Hello, everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Last week, we finished up the mystery, got the worst breakthrough possible as a reward for it, started working on our capital city, and we still actually have quite a bit of living space left on this. I do want to try to address my renegade problem, but I was thinking between recording the last set of videos and this one, I could just send all my renegades up here and just turn the oxygen off. It's an idea I've got. Why not? Let's go ahead and start this video by building up this ramp. It says I'm out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds. Alright, fine, we'll try the other direction, I guess. Start over here. There we go. Go ahead and get that all squared up. This is my plan, is to actually make this area the next, this is where we're going to be doing a lot of habitation. Probably up here as well, because we do have some resources up here. I've done what I can to level this one off. And then Galevka just has a ton of waste rock. I am giving thought to actually bringing some of this waste rock back just to clear up some space on the planet. Got a little bit of rainfall coming down Mars side right now as well. We're at 39.17 now percent on vegetation. Once it's 40%, I'll go ahead and research the ancient terraforming device, which will kick everything up by 20% and get us a little bit closer to the... I'm going to get there. 100% on everything. Got plenty of power built up last week, and I do actually need to build more of these fusion reactors, because when I do go and do some habitation up on those asteroids, I want to make sure that I've got plenty of power set up for it. I could actually give me an opportunity to pack up all of those solar panels up on Galevka, so I'm going to build a few more fusion reactors. And how much is eternal fusion? This was another 10 polymers, I believe. So I got to make sure that I've got enough materials to build these things when they come online. Not a lot of unemployment right now, which is okay. But I guess, yeah, I guess I'll build them down here and just pack them up as soon as they're constructed. And the whole point of this is to have these things kind of come online, and then I can just refab them and put them off to good use. Vega 1 and my other one are ready to go. This guy, don't want to do it yet, because I want to actually get to the full 40%. High-speed comm satellite, greenhouse gases, mag shield, steady mirror. I guess we'll see what the colonies have to offer. Let's contact them real quick. They're offering concrete, not super helpful at the moment right now. They want polymers and they'll give machine parts. That's okay. And then contact... machine parts for food isn't bad, but I'm actually sitting on a bumper crop now of pretty much everything except electronics, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm still producing some of these guys down here. Yeah, I've got 647 electronics being produced downstairs, so definitely putting that to use as well. And we do have our extra storehouse of all this stuff down here, making sure it's getting utilized as best we can. And oh wait, I did not do magnetic extraction on these guys. Need to absolutely make sure these guys have magnetic extraction operational on them. Oh, sorry, already clicked on that. Just to make sure that we're getting as much as we can out of these guys. This machine parts factory can be turned back on, because I've got 2,100 metals down here available. There we go. It's not going to pull 3.1 metals per day out of the underground. And I'm okay with that. I'd definitely turn off my Moxies if I chose to. Not super choosing to right now. Let's go ahead and refab you, and yeah, it's 10 extra polymers. Perfect. That's what I needed to know. Rosetta has a ton of stuff that needs to be offloaded. Can we go ahead and grab all those exotics, please? Ah, that's why we have no space to store the exotics. Since this spot is kind of the de facto landing zone for the exotics. Ah, there we go. Can't really fit them in anywhere else. Ah, right there actually. Put them in right there. We'll be totally fine on that front. Still just sitting on crap loads of cash at this point. Wireless power is almost done, which is good. Vehicle weight optimization is really good. It's going to make our vehicles essentially, well, free to move around. So definitely want to make sure we've got that going as well. We got our 3 refabs here. You mag extracted, mag extracted. I can, if I choose to, make these guys fuel extractors. I don't necessarily need it to be the case, though. They're pulling 21, 21, and 17.5, respectively, out of the ground, so we can kind of leave those guys be for a bit. Plenty of seeds stored here, by the way. This is chock-a-block full and ready to go. We've got unemployment now in my dome downstairs. Or my capital dome, excuse me. Look at that. That is a lot of kids. And I'm going to guess that we have kids living in these domes, too. And, yep, we do. Alright. Need to make some work happen here. And I'm thinking that electronics factories, a few of them would be... Well, no. Just open up more shifts. Solved my problem. This is working all the time. Also, mega malls are working. I don't need to do service bots per se with it, so just keeping that in mind. Let's see here. I mean, even with just regular apartments, the comfort in this building is 85. So, checking how many kids we've had born here. We've had 58 children born in this dome since it was built last week. Really good. I'm going to run into a homeless problem very quickly with this, but I'm not incredibly worried about it, as you can tell. You can just hear the stress in my voice about it. Oh boy, what am I going to do? Alright, Rosetta probably needs to go back up here. Let's actually demo this. I'm going to ramp. I'm going to ramp that just to make sure that it's being... That was a weird sound. Oh man, they got to clear all the waste rock too. That's going to take a bit. You can tell it's not exactly level here, but what my plan is to bring down the materials to make the stuff I'll need. So like the electrolyzer, I'm going to need to have a water extractor. Fine. There's a few water spots here. I can definitely make do with that. We'll need that. We're going to need habitat. My habitat. Here we go. Micro G habitat. It holds 15 residents. So I'm probably going to need to build a few of these. I want to actually get the life support up and running on this dome before I bring people up here. Because I think a habitat will go right here in the middle-ish. And then... These might be auto extractors up here, but the exotics I want to have, if I can, have proper...
The day claimed our last living founder.
Wow.
Spelling the end of an era for us all.
It sold 285, by the way. They were phoenixed twice to make that happen, which is kind of impressive that can still occur and we can still have that amount of we have people living that long. This is a new vista, by the way. I don't think this vista was here previously. No, it wasn't. Alright. 400 people now in this dome. Look at that. Another something just popped up. I don't know where. Very hard to tell in the late game because it doesn't actually say where these things are popping up. It might be over here because I do see as a second. There's an extra vista over here that I don't think was there previous. This is newly planted forests. So that's telling me that we need to have good soil quality to actually get to get those things popping up. Let's see what these domes are actually needing right now. It really seems like the mega malls are doing their job at the moment. Yeah. My comforts are really high here. I still think we're going to have a shitload of... Yep, we got 27 renegades. Yeah, we got 19 in this one dome alone. 0 here, 3 here, 1 here, 1 here. I should have mathed that. I think that accounts for most all of them. Yeah, I got 1 in this dome. I don't think I have any in these ones. I also don't have any security spots in any of these other domes. That's a problem for me, actually. Not worrying too much, though. Ice Asteroids is available. Let's actually do... We're going to do the 2 seed veg missions now. we've got the seeds around here somewhere. Yeah, there's a bunch over here. We can definitely make this work. We're at 39.91, so we're actually going to hit the 40% cap right now, which is telling me the ancient terraform device needs to be turned on. That's going to kick these both up by 20, so it just gets us closer to that long-term goal. If, for some reason, I'm actually able to get everything 100% terraformed this week, this may be the last week for the series. Wasn't actually sure when the series was going to wrap up, but I do know, like, once I get everything 100% terraformed and I kind of hit that end game where there's not a lot going on, see the last couple of videos, this is when things start winding down in the series a little bit. Coinciding. The day I'm recording this is actually this past Thursday, the 7th. My new daughter still has not arrived yet. Fingers crossed she stays in another week or so. If for some reason the videos stop suddenly, it's most likely that she's arrived, and I'm spending time taking care of her, her older sister, my co-pilot, and my wife. I want to make sure that they're getting the attention that they need and deserve. So there may be a gap in content. I was hoping, keyword there, that I was going to have time to make content, record a bunch of content ahead of time for of that new series that I've been kind of teasing about, but the problem is I haven't had time. I just haven't. And it kind of sucks that I'm not able to. Need these guys. Drone hub. A lot of these things are actually available to me here, and it kind of sucks I don't actually have them. Yeah. We've got our prefab buildings. We'll take 20 drones. I'm just going to take as much as I need up here to make this work. I have no idea how much is on that asteroid. And I'm also going to take a bunch of food, too. That seems like a good one. And we're going to go to Angrius. We're going to request all that. Once it gets up there, we'll go ahead and launch them up there. I think I've requested enough material. Yep, 10 of 25 metals. I should probably request some more, because I don't want to need metal to build my stretch. Let's actually allow food here. I kick this up to like 40. We actually do need food to be delivered here, so we can go on the rocket. And in doing that, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Keeps happening. Yeah, look at my residences. They're burning out quick. Yeah, very quickly, we already got... Hey! Prevented a crime in Fisher. Good. Alright, now here... What more jobs? I think here's going to be machine parts factories next. Machine parts factories, unfortunately, don't employ a lot of people, which sucks. Build 2 more electronics factories, too. Actually, I could do game developers. This generates funding. No. So it's only 3 per shift, 10 per shift. That's helpful. Electronics factory, though. There we go. And since we arrived at Angrius, I'm going to set him down over here, I think. This guy is ready to go. He's got a bunch of metal on board. We're going to have now the materials to build large depots. Let's go ahead and get our fusion reactor done up. Give it an atomic accumulator next to it. immediately going to get a, oh, we don't have any stuff. We don't have any people working this thing. Tunnel fusion, please. And then also need to build a drone hub. Let's put these all real tight in close next to each other. Don't have scrubbers, unfortunately. Wish I did. And then I'm going to get a large universal depot plugged in right there. We're gonna edit your load here. No drones. Pretty much just take exotics and rares back, please. Actually, I'll let them take the RC vehicles back. And there was food on board, so we can definitely make sure we get that food put in the good spot. Okay, we're good now. We got extra power flowing into the grid. Goody, goody, goody. We did have a lot of metal on board. That helps. And that drone hub, I actually was not paying attention to where I was setting it up. The drone hub actually needs to be kind of like here. Actually, no, that's fine, because that one's... That's like right on the edge of it, and I'm not going to need metals right away, because I do have this deposit here. Nah, that's in air quotes. Right, you're on auto mode, hey. Can we go ahead and just grab all construction resources, please? And this is an RC constructor, too. So I can actually make do with what I got here. Cool. We're at exactly 40%. The forestation plants are kind of worthless to me now, but ancient terraforming device is going to be online here within the next day. That's going to kick this up to 85%, this one up to 60%, and then we got the 2 missions going to take us up to 70%. Very quickly getting the ball going and just ripping through all of this stuff. We got plenty of food stored up here. And no, these are requesting nothing. It's just more like, oh, we have extra space for these things. Here you go. Have at it. I do wish I could bring up just, you know, everything that's being produced downstairs. I kind of want the maximum downstairs to be whatever the hell we have down there. So as soon as it's being produced, bring it up here so we can actually utilize it. Let's start working on getting our... We got our extractors up and running. Micro G mining station. Not what I need here. I need a Micro G water extractor. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to take it like that. Then we're going to need an electrolyzer. That's kind of a cool looking building, not going to lie. I want to put a large O2 tank in next to it. And then a large water tank. And note, there are multiple spots where I have these things. 8 concrete. I've got 16 up here. I may have to go get a load of concrete back from Mars.
Research complete.
There we go. 60%. Also, editing the payload. I am going to request that it only take the Explorer and doesn't bring the Constructor back. Because I actually want to bring the Constructor with me. Let's go ahead and send this guy back to Mars. The Constructor's going to stick around for a bit, which is good. Because if I give it the materials it needs, it can go and build this stuff up. Alright, cool. We got our water going. That's helpful. We don't have the stuff for the electrolyzer and the water tank. Wow. Did that thing just left like a second ago? Alright, cool. That's going at 3, and I think you consume what? 1? You consume 3. Oh, that's going to be fun. Alright, so this is actually just idle now. Let's go ahead and hook up the other Micro G water extractor. And I'm just going to go right off of this thing. Holy crap, that actually worked. And it does have a dust radius that encompasses this deep metal deposit. I'll worry about that here in a moment. Back to the colony now. Go ahead and bring this guy over here. It's going to be a happy little landing pad. And I think what do we need up on here? We're going to need a lot of concrete. A lot of concrete. Not going to need fuel per se, although I can build fuel refineries out here. Let's also, since there's nothing over in this area, I'm going to go ahead and put all my large dumping sites like right along this section. Is this a great idea? Hell no. Do I care? Hell no. It's just a spot to make sure that it goes away. This guy actually needs to run to Golevka. Can you, like, unload all of that crap, please? I don't know why it's thinking that it's totally okay to leave any of that stuff on board. You're leaving it here for a reason. You don't need to take 60 food back to Mars. I need it here for my people. And also, all of the drones that are assigned to this guy are going to get sent over here, so there's going to be plenty going on as well. If I'm not mistaken, autonomous hubs was not researched. Now, there's autonomous hubs right there. There's also deep core metals, core rare metals. A lot of things that I need to get my hands on, which actually tell me I need to reorder this stuff. Drone drive and autonomous hubs. I'm going to do this, actually.
Research complete.
So vehicles are now free and super light. It's a very, very nice thing. Get that all loaded up. I think for this one, I don't believe I have... Okay, yeah, no, we can create concrete up here with the people that I'm going to be bringing up. Let's see. Cool. We got extra water going. Oh, mag filtering. I do have the polymers for that. Let's go ahead and spend it. As much as I love the idea of just, like, burning through my, like, stuff for mag extraction, amplify, like, hooking these things in, it's more to get water going and just make sure I've got plenty of it for what I plan to do. The water, I love that it's right here. I don't love that everything else is right around it. So it's another reason to try to get core water and core metals, core rare metals researched, to get those things built and researched in a timely fashion. I also need to deal with my homelessness problem because that's come right the hell back. Let's go ahead and do... Actually, I've got stuff over here. I'm gonna put a couple TV studios down over here. Actually, nope. I'm gonna put a single TV studio and an electronics factory. The electronics factories are kind of... They're going to be a very popular thing just because they employ a ton of people. The TV studios also employ a ton of people. TV studios employ, is that 12 people right there? Ish. I got this guy's a renegade. Asshole. He is my one renegade, hopefully in that dome. Got 3 in this dome, but that fissure is the big problem dome right now. And I can also put more housing in this dome. Also going to put another mega mall down for them, just because it's going to continue to be an issue. I'll put another security station down in case more people move in over here. Yeah, I don't need my space bar. I don't need that. I'll probably throw a Hall of Fame down. And I'll put down a couple extra apartment complexes too. This is a dome. Yeah, births are forbidden in this dome, so it's mainly people just coming here, and they're not supposed to be doing anything else over here. Like, they can go to other domes and fool around, but not in that dome, please. Something just popped up. The perfect dumping site. Alright. The bottomless pit has not gone unnoticed. To approach our mysterious figure has a proposal for us. Yeah, let's take the $500 million and be allowed to throw stuff into the pit. There's nothing for this thing to do. Really, like, I've solved the mystery of it. There's nothing for it to do. I could put some people down there as a permanent research site for it. Nah, not too terribly worried about it, though. Now, let's pop back down here. I know I did not open the extra shifts in this like a dum-dum. Open these shifts up. I'm going to go factory on amplify. Amplify. Got another little Vista thing popping right there. We're at 435 of 486. We've actually filled up all of our apartment complexes in this dome. We have plenty of space left over in the retirement homes, but not a lot of people are at retirement age yet. Take that what you will. We've got a lot of younger folks in this dome because a lot of kids are being born here. Hopefully they're all going to school. And then, let's actually auto-treat here. Definitely did not want to do like a triple arcology setup. I wanted to have the domes do something kind of cool up here. Back over to here. Getting all the waste rock cleaned up for the moment. That's good. Plenty of water stored up. Autonomous hubs are going to be done here momentarily. You have nothing to take back to Mars. Interesting. Okay. Damn, this one actually is almost in range of both of them, which I would love if I could do it. This actually seems the spot I want to build. It's kind of like these two. Turn that off. It's going to be tons of polymers, tons of machine parts, which I don't have a lot of. Alright, let's get... Let's get these two built. Yeah, I need to bring up a ton of everything right now. I'm gonna assign all the drones over to this commander. Return to Mars with what you got. Yep, there's really nothing for it to bring back right now. This is essentially a supply drop. 2 seed veg missions are done. We are at... Okay, so it looks like we gotta make a run to Golevka too. Just empty you out. We're gonna send this one up to Golevka. Shit. How much does Golevka have on board? Okay, it needs machine parts. It could probably use some... It needs machine parts. We know that. Alright, you can go ahead and land here. By 2 rockets back from the seed veg mission. Let's bring them back here and here. I'm going to take a bunch of machine parts. I'm going to load up like 50, 60, that many machine parts. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Nope, need the fuel to get back. No, it's just going to be going up to Golevka. This guy has no fuel on board. We're going to go ahead. We're going to visit Angrius. We need to take a ton of stuff up there. Don't need to take any drone. No drones needed up here. None of that. Probably going to need a lot of electronics. So let's go ahead and just load up like... That sounds good. 120 electronics. 120 machine parts. 120 polymers. Going to bring these numbers down just a little bit because I'm looking at my capacity. I was going to take a bunch of more concrete up. Because I'm not going to be making fuel up there necessarily right away. Metals we don't need. I'll take like 50 metals up here. Bunch of materials. This will actually help us get going up there. So let's request it. Yeah, not enough fuel up there. Everything's like these drones down here are going to be super busy for a little bit. Just to get this fully loaded and operational, which is kind of the point of this, is just to get it all working. Moisture vaporators malfunctioned. MDS is malfunctioned. Interesting. Needing food over here. Are we not getting materials delivered in a timely fashion? Get up to 50 drones here. 50 drones here, please. And I believe wireless power got research. Autonomous hubs is about to be done, which means hubs no longer require power or maintenance. So nice. We'll actually move advanced drone drive up to there. Run an outsource just to get a little bit of extra power. Actually, zero space computing. Upgrade, increasing research points. I should have done that some time ago. No, just now realizing that. Does I have research in here? I don't. That's a thing I just noticed. I don't have any research labs in this dome. So let's go ahead and do a few Hawking Institutes. Actually, no. Not that orientation. I want them facing inward. There we go.
Research complete.
I want them facing toward the middle of it. Let's do that. Autonomous hubs are done. Yay. And there's a capture ice asteroids mission, I believe, available, so let's go ahead and grab that real quick, too. That was a seed veg. Let's actually do that. Uh-oh. I did see the little beige disc when I did that, so that's telling me we might be running into some issues with the game itself. That is worrisome. It's also worrisome as I've hit the 30-minute mark and I really want to keep going. But yeah, I kind of put my cuts in the videos around this time. Let's get these guys built up, then I'll wrap up the video here. Seriously, we're just not getting stuff maintenance over here? Where's the closest drone hub for this guy? Is he... Oh, there's a drone hub over here. Oh, what the hell? For some reason, he had no drones assigned to him. I don't know how. I am burning through electronics. Printed electronics, had I completed this video, would have made that a non-problem. But let's go ahead and just make sure we get a bunch more drones queued up. There we go. Cool beans. Got that going. We got plenty of water here. We got the colony. But seriously, we're back out of this problem. Are you guys seriously just not operating at best? I also am very disappointed by this elevator barely working. It really just seems to not be doing the job. That's waste rock storage. Okay, I'm going to bring a bunch of waste rock back with this guy just to clear this out. Because this does seem to... Whoa. That was a graphical glitch if I've ever seen one. Alright. Yeah, it's going to load 375 exotics, but I think I'm going to actually try to do something a little different here. Bring that guy down here. Yeah, I'm just going to have to put more waste rock sites down, which is... This is the problem you run into in the late game. You just don't have space to put shit. So I guess we'll do like up there. I'm not happy with how I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. Like, everything is offline because I don't have enough space to dump things. There we go. That'll solve that a little bit. Probably should have bought some drones up here, actually. He only has a dozen over here. This asteroid next video, we're going to get this one fully up and running. We're going to get the micro G habitat built up. Probably 2, if I'm totally honest. How are we running on a deficit? Oh, wow. You've already... Wow, both have been depleted already. Okay, core water really has to get researched. Just to make sure I'm going to have enough water to make... So these guys live long term here. Gonna get more seed vegetation done. A lot's getting done here. And, yeah, hopefully I can keep making videos and wrap up this series in a timely fashion. If not, I apologize, but... Drop a like, leave a comment if you're enjoying this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Share it with your friends, because the channel is growing, and it's really thanks to you, the viewer. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.